What are the California values that you'll hear me discussing and identifying myself with? Music, fun, sun, girls, the endless summer, the endless party. In ancient times, what were these seasonal festivals, which this performance was part of? This midsummer festival. Well, this was a solstice festival, just as the festival of lights at the winter solstice was a seasonal festival that goes back to pagan times, ancient times, pre-Christianity. Just as the spring and fall equinox festivals were seasonal festivals. These festivals would be a party. They would be a joyous release for the community, and part of that release was suspending momentarily, for these few days, suspending some of the rules, some of the taboos, some of the limits that had held in place all through the rest of the year that made us a civilized community. For 4 days in these 4 annual seasonal festivals, the community would become uncivilized. That's what a party is. It's taking off your little civilized mask that you wear the rest of the year and becoming a wild and crazy party animal. There'd be all these sexual taboos, for instance. You don't mess with your neighbor's woman, and your neighbor doesn't mess with your woman. Well, all of a sudden in these 4-day seasonal festivals, anything's possible. Things would happen. Unions would be made. Taboos would be broken. And then after 4 days, people would return to their ordinary lives, and nothing would be spoken about what happened. I think it's a great idea. It lets you release the pressure that builds up during these 3 months where you're living your civilized life. It's a joyous release of that pressure. What this song is about, it's about a taboo subject, this topic of let's get crazy and have a party, and maybe we'll do some illegal substances in this party. Or maybe we'll even take some legal substances like alcohol and do them in excess. That's what a party is. Doesn't mean you do it 365 days a year, for from time to time, as they say, all things in moderation, including moderation. Sometimes you suspend moderation. Sometimes you suspend civilized behavior. Not all the time. That's not healthy. But from time to time, it's very healthy to have these joyous releases. If the idea of a seasonal festival is to party, someone has to boldly lead the party, and that's the shaman's job. And that's the ancient ceremonial role of the shaman. When these seasonal festivals would come around, that was part of the shaman's job. Description was to lead the party and show the way. So that's what I'm doing in this song.